Hi, my name is Paul Merriman and welcome to Ask Paul Money Made Easy. Now we're going to have a very quick chat around renting versus buying. This is a question I'm getting an awful lot of people. So if you're looking at this video now, you're probably in a situation where you're living at home or you're renting a house and your head is probably completely melted thinking about whether I should buy a house, whether I continue renting, whether I move out of home, etc. Let's just look at a couple of very, very simple variables that we have to consider here. When you buy a house or a mortgage, you're getting into a mortgage for a very, very, very long time, sometimes 25, 30, even 35 years now, so it's a big financial commitment. You want to make sure you're making the right decision. My opinion on property is that property has already started to increase way out of control in Dublin especially. Around there is not too bad, but certainly in Dublin it's way too expensive again. I was with a client the other evening down in the Ringsend area, and he was looking at a house a few years ago. It was 140 grand and now it's 300 grand. He rang in to the estate agent for that apartment, or that house rather, and it was already at 325. So the house went up for 300 grand, and then within 2 days it's at the 325 already. So listen folks, the craze is back, people are buying property. But what I said to this guy was, look, very simply what he should do is, if he wants to get on the property ladder, just look a little bit outside Dublin. And I don't want to live outside Dublin, he says, but that's okay, just get on the property ladder. So I recommend to this client that maybe buy an apartment. I think we look at Ashbourne for argument's sake. Ashbourne, we buy a 2-bed apartment for 150 grand still. He's going to rent it out there in Ashbourne, and what he can do now is he can afford to rent in around town where he wants to be. He's young, he's in a relationship with somebody and he wants to live in town and have a good lifestyle, but they can't afford to buy in town. The property is just too expensive again. So again, very, very simple advice: rent outside, buy outside Dublin, rent it out to somebody, and then rent for your own house in Dublin. So it's really, really simple, and it works really well. Everyone's a winner. You get to live where you want it, but you're still in the property ladder. I think that's the thing that we have in Ireland. We've got this really big fear of missing out on the property. Everyone wants to get into the property. Get into it, just don't live in it. Rent it out and then rent your own house where you want to live. If you want any more information on this, or you think there's something that you're interested in, PM me or comment below. I'll get in touch and we can sit down and have a chat with you and maybe give you more advice on a one-to-one basis. Cheers and thanks for watching.